Alpha Geminis, welcome to your love reading for May 2018. You guys are going to get to miss out on the pre-shuffle because my computer gave out on me right after I shuffled. So I have the cards laid out. A few things I want to remind you of. If you are assertive, outgoing, and tend to identify with masculine energies, you are an Alpha Gemini. That's what I'm going to be focusing on for this reading. You're more than welcome to hang out for the beta also, but I just want to let you know what I'm focusing on for this reading. This is a general reading, so if it resonates with you, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are listed below, in addition to my email, which is in the description box. Send me an email and we can set up a personal reading. My 2018 Sun Moon readings are in my playlist, so go check out what your Sun Moon sign is, and then, go look up what your Sun Moon sign is, and then go check out what your behavioral traits are for your Sun Moon combination, in addition to your 2018 predictions. It does not matter when you see it. When you view it is when you were meant to see it. My compatibility readings are going up at a snail's pace. I'm currently working on Libra. I'm trying to get them up as quick as I can, but I got a lot going on. I'm on Instant Go, the Instant Go app. So if you want to download that, it's text only. If you need a quick answer to a quick question, please hit me up on there. And then finally, I'm leaving a Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling. It could be a crush, a current, or it could be an ex, okay? So you guys missed out on your shuffle, so here's what I laid out for you. Here we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse that we're starting off with in the position of energies prior to August 2018. And for some reason I keep saying May, and if I said that prior to, I apologize for that. But the Queen of Swords is we're talking about a person. She is somebody who is not very in control of her emotions, or her emotions have a lot of distortion to them. She can be a non-compassionate person. She could be vengeful. She could be resentful. She can be bitter. Sometimes she attacks people, and it's an unfair attack that she does on people, a vicious attack on people. She can have unreasonable demands. She honestly is a little bit bitchy. So either that is a person that you could be dealing with, or it's a person that you're dealing with that's causing you to behave like this, because we all know that there's somebody that can bring the worst side out in us. So it's an either or, especially since it's air sign and we're talking about you Geminis. Now, we move into August 2018, we have the Five of Pentacles. So I'm seeing that this is kind of leading to, I'm feeling like, I don't feel like this is really so much of a singles reading. I feel like you guys are dealing with somebody, or you're going through something really big, okay? Some kind of loss, some kind of loneliness. The Five of Pentacles is the being kept out in the cold kind of card, okay? It's really a test of your resources, how you're going to persevere. It's about relationship challenges, emotional hardship, how you're going to come out of that emotional hardship, dealing with it. And like I said, poverty and loss. And it's weird because I don't know if you can see this, but as I was reloading, I was looking down at, every time you look at cards, you always see something like different. And I don't know if you can see it so dark. It's these two cats with this fish, and I don't have my right glasses on, so I actually had to call my daughter in from the other room to kind of look at it. And she's 10, but she still does like interpretation and stuff. And I asked her, I'm like, what is this? She said, it's a fish. And I said, well, what are those cats doing? She said, well, they're fighting over the fish because there's not enough of it to go around. And then she made the implication that something fishy might be going on. So I thought that was kind of interesting in regards to this. So there might be something fishy going on in regards to this relationship and the reason why everything's kind of falling apart the way that it is. And up here I noticed that there's these little gold coins here, and these guys are underground and this is on the surface. So, I almost feel like this stuff's out of reach. And it's there, but you can't get to it. And it's kind of like you're down in this hole fighting over this little fish. So, I just feel like you guys are going through a very hard time. And you might even be, whoever you're in the relationship with, you're fighting over resources. So, when people are going through divorce or separation, it's every man for himself. So it could very well be a situation like that where, you guys are fighting over who's going to take what and what's going to go on in regards to that. Here we have the Sun card in reverse, so some of you could be dealing with a Leo. In this case, I mean, the Sun card is still a positive card, but I think you're going to come out of this with a darkness over you, a temporary depression. You will come out of it, but it's going to take you a while to get back on your feet, to be your good old sunny self again. It'll take you a while to get there, but I think whatever this is definitely going to have a residual effect on you moving into September. So let's see what's going on with this Queen of Swords here. Can you please provide clarification on this Queen of Swords? Why is this Queen of Swords here in reverse for Alpha Geminis? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages, please, for the Queen of Swords in reverse. Please, person, personality. Okay, the Two of Pentacles in the upright. The Two of Wands in the upright. And the Knave of Swords. Okay, well, there's definitely choices going on, and then we have the Knave of Swords. So the Knave of Swords is you, I feel like, gathering information, trying to get as much information as you can while you decide what to do with this person. The Two of Pentacles is going back and forth, trying to find some sort of balance, choices, options, what to do. I don't feel like there's any room for, you have no love left for this person. You have no room for them in your life. So I almost feel like you're a really carefully observing, being really curious, trying to figure out what to do here. And with that Two of Wands, you're waiting for some kind of result. So whatever you were looking in on, you're waiting for results to come back to make a choice in regards to what you're going to do with this person or how you're going to handle this person. And that's what I'm kind of getting. With the Two of Pentacles, there might be money involved. I'm trying to figure out how, but I'm not getting it. I'm getting it going back and forth between a decision. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. A little bit of indecisiveness there, which isn't you know, too far off the map for you guys, but you're definitely, whatever kind of information you're trying to gather, that's going to feed into your choice here with, or fed into the choice here with your Two of Wands. Can you please provide clarification on the Five of Pentacles? Who is this person? What is this energy? What additional messages do we have for the Five of Pentacles for Alpha Geminis? Love energies to expect August 2018. Additional energies, please. Person, personality. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Okay, so even though you are going through this hardship, you are going to come out of it. Your fortune is going to turn. Even though it might be a legal decision that goes against you, because we had the Justice card in reversed, or some kind of situation. And for some of you who are involved with the Libra, that's the card of Libra, if that resonates. But either your voice isn't heard, some kind of judgment goes against you. But despite that, your luck is going to turn around. Okay, Four of Cups. Some sort of opportunity you're not very interested in. You're more interested in what it actually, some kind of offer is going to come, and you're actually lazy about it. See this cat lazy here, kind of outstretched to this cup, but not really doing anything to try to get that cup. And oh Lord, and it's on a turtle, so that cup's never going to get to that cat. But I don't really feel to get the sense that you want it to. I don't feel like you really want an opportunity at this point, because you're kind of dealing with this, everything that's going on here. You do come out of the hardship, but your luck does turn around. It can turn around in the form of this offer here. I think you're still wrapped up with something that went against you. Something that did not go in your favor, whether it was legally or otherwise. And that could be the test for you, having to persevere through that. And even though that offer is coming in, there might be some risk associated with that offer that's coming in, and that's why it's not very appetizing to you. I almost feel like these three cups are things that you know, the things you can count on. Maybe it's your support system, people you can count on, and you're just not really excited about what's in that one cup. You feel like there's, like I said, it's a gamble with this Wheel of Fortune. And you're not in a big rush to kind of try to go for that offer. Okay, I know that'll resonate for somebody, so I'm not going to get too caught up in that. Can you please provide clarification on the Sun card in reverse? Why is the Sun card here in reverse? Who is this person? What is this energy? What additional messages do we have for the Sun card in reversed? For Alpha Geminis, who is this person? What is this energy? And we have the One of Wands in the upright. Okay, so even though you're having some residual, you're looking forward to a new start. You're actually going into September. You're going to be inspired to, you know, to have a new romance. You're going to be passionate about perhaps finding somebody, having a new beginning with someone. Oh, we have 2 aces here. So not only, so you're re-inspired to, you kind of get back on track after all of this. So even though, like I said, there's some residual, you're going through a temporary depression, I think you're going to refocus yourself. And you're going to have that spark again. And you're going to want to find something new with someone. And in fact, you might even run into somebody and have a sexual chemistry with somebody. And as a result, you see that it can turn into something long-term, because we have the Ace of Pentacles here, which is very much about working on a relationship when it comes to love. It could be somebody that you met at work. It could be somebody that you are in business with. So that's what the new beginning can be there. High Priestess, though, the 2, again, choices, what to do, what to do, what to do. And what to do is to trust your intuition. Because you guys have incredible intuition, especially if you have air in your moon too, or water in your moon. So that's what the High Priestess is here, is telling you. Everything, you might not see everything for what it is, or might be secrets, it might be mysterious, but you need to trust in yourself in regard to this relationship and embrace this new beginning. Even though you came out of something really, really harsh here, once you kind of let go of that residual, that resentment, that baggage, whatever this stuff was. And I almost feel like going back to this, your luck does turn and this offer comes in, but you aren't quite ready for it. I don't feel like your mental state is ready for it. And that's why you're just kind of lounging there. And that's why the turtle's like, you know what, I'm sorry, when I saw the turtle, as crazy as it sounds, I automatically thought earth sign. So I'm getting a real slow-moving earth energy kind of coming towards you, and maybe it's not something that you necessarily considered at first because your mental state, you really weren't that excited about it. But now as you start to come into the sun a little bit, feel a little bit of warmth on your face, come outside of being in the cold here, then you're considering the possibilities, maybe even getting excited about it, being able to have something a little more grounded and secure. But there's, like I said, it's still new, so you don't know everything about it. But, you know, definitely trust your intuition after you fully come out of that black cloud is what I would have for you guys. Okay? All right, guys, I'm going to move on to the beta. Geminis, you're more than welcome to hang out for that. Otherwise, a few things I'm going to mention for you guys, what I did in the beginning. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Rates and info are below. So is my email. Send me one. We can get that worked out. My sun moon readings are in my playlist for 2018. My compatibility readings are in my playlist. I am on the Instant Go app. Text only if you need a quick answer to a quick question, and then I will be leaving a Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush, a current, or an ex. And I will move on to the betas at this time. Adios, guys. Beta Geminis, this is your love reading for August 2018. These are the energies I'm focusing on if you're a beta Gemini. If you're introverted, introspective, and you identify with feminine energies, that is what I'm focusing on for this reading. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are below. Along with my email, send me one and we can go ahead and set that up. My 2018 sun moon readings are in my playlist. So look up your sun moon sign and then check out what your behavioral traits are. In addition to predictions for 2018, it doesn't matter what time you see it. When you view it is when you were meant to see it. My compatibility readings are also going up slow as molasses, but I am trying to get them up. It'll probably take me a lifetime. So, but go ahead, make sure you subscribe, and then you'll get notifications for when they come up. I'm on Instant Go app. If you need a quick answer to a quick question, please text me. And then finally, I'll be leaving a Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it be a crush, a current, or an ex. Okay? So Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight in regards to beta Geminis? Can you please show us previous love energies they came out of prior to August 2018? Can you show us what love awaits them in August 2018, and how will beta Geminis be moving out of August into September? Please grant me the objectivity to read these cards as they're intended to be read, and say your messages as you intend to be said for beta Geminis for love, August 2018. Okay, can you please show me previous energies for beta Geminis? Okay, previous energies, we have the Four of Cups in the upright. Can you please show me energies, love energies that await beta Geminis for... Okay, we have the Three of Wands in the upright. And moving out of August into September, What do you see? Beta Geminis. The Page of Wands. Okay, I was just looking at something real quick. All right. So, what we got here? Okay, so Four of Cups. In this particular deck, I mean, the Four of Cups is about an offer coming to you, and you just not being really, you're disenchanted with what is coming at you. This cat sitting very comfortably atop a bunch of pillows. His head's propped up. His head's propped up on one, you know, he's kind of looking around, and all these cats are coming at him and offering these wonderful plates. I just got hungry because I thought of tapas. I was just at a tapa restaurant, and I had paella and I had tapas, and I ate everything, but that sort of thing. But he's just not really enthused about anything that's coming his way, because it's not what he's looking for. Nothing suits his taste. Nothing really kind of like, you know, gets him very excited about anything. And in the traditional Rider-Waite, it's the whoever is longing for something is looking at, you know, Three Cups and longing for those. I'm not getting that from this. I'm getting that there's a bunch of things being presented to this cat, and, you know, he's very comfortable, and it's almost like he's not hungry. It's funny that it's food, because he's not trying to eat or drink anything. So I'm almost getting the sense that, you know, you just don't have a hunger for love or passion, or the relationship that you're currently in is what I kind of got from that. Okay, so then we move over here to the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is about, you know, expansion. And widening your net, I often say, with the Three of Wands, so that you can get more opportunities. Like, if you're looking for love, it's about expanding your horizons. Like, you know, trying to go after people you usually don't go after, or people that you wouldn't consider, okay? Looking beyond, like, what's right around you, you know, look past that. Not going by the criteria, I'm sitting here pointing at this card, not going by the criteria that you usually go by. Maybe dating someone you wouldn't normally date, okay? It can be about traveling too, just so you can open yourself up to new possibilities. So maybe you get outside the neighborhood and you travel someplace to meet different kinds of people. If you're in a relationship, you could be, you know, kind of making plans for the future, talking about traveling together, bringing in, you know, more stuff that expands your relationship, so you have these experiences, these things kind of going on. But I kind of feel like here you guys expand yourself. And I'll tell you why. Because here with this Four of Cups, because you're just not interested. I mean, this is going to seem weird. My husband's a chef, so I can relate it to a food thing. But I almost feel like this stuff that's being presented to you is so basic. You know, it's like neighborhood food. It's like stuff that you've eaten all the time. It's like chicken fingers and hot dogs and hamburgers and French fries, and you're over it, you know? All these plates of basic that are being brought to you. And here you say to yourself, okay, well, you know, I'm tired of eating the same old thing all the time. So I'm going to start going out. I'm going to start seeing, you know, what do they eat in China? What do they eat in France? What, you know, and you go out and you're experiencing these different tastes to expand things, so that you start to think differently about people, so that you start to view people differently. Because here you're just not feeling it. So you're deciding to do something different to change that up. And I think it works out for you, because we have the Page of Wands here. Page of Wands in love is about starting, you know, on a new kind of romance, a new little journey with somebody, just having that spark, you know. So here you've met somebody different, somebody that you normally wouldn't even consider, because you've been eating the same food here. So here this person comes along, you know, with paella. And you're like, wow, I've never had this before, and it has lobster and chicken, and oh, another person's like, hey, give it and you're adventurous enough that you want to do this. Back here with the Four of Cups, it could be that you're just falling for the same type of people over and over again, or you attract the same type of people over and over again. Three of Wands indicates to me in August you're over it, and you're doing something proactive to break out of this. And then the Three of Wands, right? And then the Page of Wands here indicates that it does work out for you. I mean, look at this little cat coming up with this scroll or something. And they're about messages too. So, I mean, this little cat has a scroll and wings. So you might meet somebody that seems heaven sent, somebody that's an angel. They bring a message to you, you know, like, hey, do you want to try this out? Do you want this to work? Oh, and it's funny to me too, because look at this cat. Next to him, he's got a big ass pile of scrolls next to him. Like, yeah, I've already done all this. You know, these are all the scrolls I'm used to. And then this little honey cat comes up with this scroll, and he's like, "Ooh, you have a different scroll for me? Wow, this is interesting to me." And he's just like, you know, stop reading what he has, because whatever's coming in is getting his attention. It's so different. It gets his attention. So I think that's where we're going with this. Can you please provide clarification on the Four of Cups? Why is the Four of Cups here in the upright? And with the Four of Cups, I get the feeling that you guys really don't have a problem in regards to opportunities. I threw that out here. Six of Pentacles in reversed. Okay, you keep on falling for the same kind of people that take advantage of you. Either people that take advantage of you, or people who they give you stuff and then they expect something back. That's what I kind of get with the Six of Pentacles here. The Judgment card in reverse. You haven't, in the past or prior to August, you haven't made this discovery. You haven't learned from your lessons in regards to this kind of stuff. So that's what the Judgment card has told you. Like, you're denying this aspect of yourself, and this is why you're kind of caught up in this. You have an inability to judge yourself, and why you're attracting these kind of people that usually take advantage of you or what have you. And the whack jobs, like with the King of Cups in reverse. So yeah, you might have attracted somebody like that recently, somebody who's just all over the place with their emotions. Maybe you have a tendency to get into codependent relationships. Maybe you have a tendency to attract people who have alcoholism, who have substance abuse problems, who are very moody, who, you know, you might end up being a magnet for that. And you're just trying to figure out, why is that? Why do I keep on getting these same plates of food brought to me? Why can't I find somebody different or attract different kind of people? Can you please provide clarification here on this Three of Wands? Why is this Three of Wands here? Who is this person? What is this energy? What additional messages do you have for the Three of Wands? I'm laughing to myself because I got a notification on my phone of, I mean, you guys think that because we do this, we know everything and we're all seeing like beings, and we don't have advisors, but I just got a notification from a psychic that I asked advice for because I can't see outside of myself. So that's a really good example here, not being able to see outside of yourself with this Judgment card, but then deciding, okay, I'm getting tired of eating the same food all the time. What has to change? So sometimes I do, you know, advise with psychics so that I have that perspective so I can see outside of myself. Okay, Three of Wands. Who is this person? What is this energy? Why is the Three of Wands here for the Geminis? Okay, person, personality. The World card. Da, da, da. Awesome. Okay, so you did learn your lessons. The World card is about completing a goal. You traveled around the world and back, and you've read the whole book, and you've read every chapter, and you figured it out, and now you're ready to start a new book because you've learned everything you needed to learn. And that is what's causing you to expand. That's what's causing you to have these experiences. Knave of Swords. That's what's causing you to be curious. You actually have a curiosity. Curious as a cat. Get it? Ha ha. This is the cat's cards. And you're going and you're, you know, looking into things, looking into different situations and people. And curiosity is really what I'm kind of getting out of this. Even though this card usually seeks the truth, and the pages are about messages, I almost feel like you're trying, that's weird too, because I just got, you're trying to change up your messages. Messages you put out, messages you receive. The communication even. But you're curious. You're kind of like a little cat, and you're looking at kind of what's out there. Seeing what's going on. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Boom, boom, boom. Well, the Three of Pentacles can mean, I was so happy, I was all vibing with this, and then all of a sudden, and you have 2 threes here, so there's some kind of third party, something going on here. I'm wondering if this is a third party interference. Like, is this little crazy king over here? Is he kind of messing with you? But I'm not getting that. Even though they're threes, I'm not getting third party for whoever this reading's for. And with the Three of Pentacles, I'm kind of getting that things are not working out for you in one department. Because it's about not working well with others, not having a harmonious environment. So while you're seeking some things out, I think you're running into some people who just don't jive with you. And I feel like that's the experiences that you need to have. You need to run into these people that you do not have harmony with. You need to have exposure to these people who don't value your work. They don't value who you are. You need to have experience with these people so that you have a better plan when it comes to love. So this is a good experience for you to actually have, running into these people that do not work well with you, because it helps you determine what you want and what you don't want. And then you can kind of, you know, put that down in your little black book. Okay, this is definitely what I don't want. Somebody had a great saying for me one time when I was going through this transition, and they said, I said, I don't know what I want. And they said, well, you don't know what you want, but you know what you don't want. And sometimes that can be a starting point. So use that as an example. Sometimes you need to have these experiences so you know what you don't want, so that can get you to what you do want, if that makes sense. Alrighty, let's see what's going on with this Knight of Wands. This Knight of Wands has been showing up a lot in all the readings. Increased clarification, but it's been differently said in all the readings. Why is this Knight of Wands here? Or, sorry, Knave of Wands, Page of Wands, whatever you want to call them. Just Knave of Wands, Page of Wands. Why is he here? Who is this person? What is this? Any additional messages, please, for this Page of Wands for Beta Gemini? I felt like I do a lot of shuffling on that. Knight of Swords. Queen of Chalices. Okay, is this person a whack job too that comes at you? Is this an experience you need to have? I'm getting these two energies here, two wacky energies. And I'm wondering if it's going back to these people that you don't get along with. So remember what I was saying, that sometimes you have to have new experiences, even if they're bad experiences. They're still different. They're still going to tell you what you don't want. And I feel like that's where we're going with this. Because we have this Knight of Swords here in reverse. These are two different energies. The Knight of Swords is a very, you know, scattered. Doesn't, you know, he can just be out of control, and, you know, this tornado around you with, you know, a whole bunch of stuff that comes with it. He can be somebody that really talks a super duper good game, but then he doesn't have anything to back it up with. He can be somebody, and then when you pin it on him, he can be like, nope, that wasn't me. I don't know what you're talking about. You know, it's just an energy that's all over the place, that you can't pin down, that you can't get ownership, get them to own anything, okay? So I feel like that's one person that you might run into in September. This other energy, we have this Queen of Cups. So this Queen of Cups, somebody who just really doesn't have a good grip on their emotions, somebody who could be, uses their emotions in manipulative ways, super jealous. Queen of Cups, really emotionally draining. She's really needy. And, you know, if you're an independent person that has your own thing kind of going on, you really don't need somebody like this. This isn't somebody you should engage with. It's not somebody you should try to placate. It's somebody you pretty much should just like leave alone and let them burn out, spin their wheels on their own. So I am feeling like going in September, you are, even though you are having new experiences, you're going to have experiences with people like this. And that's okay. Because at least you broke out of your comfort zone and you're trying new things. And like I said, these people are going to help you figure out what you don't want. And that could very well lead to this King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is about all of this information. Remember going back to this about observing, gathering information, kind of figuring things out. This feeds into the big experience, because you're going to figure out what you want. And the King of Pentacles is about, you know, something stable, something long-term, a mature relationship, somebody who can be your rock, somebody who you can count on. And that's what I mean. These people, sometimes you need to see the other side of the pendulum to know what you want. And to like write down in your book, this King of Pentacles is the person that I need, based on the journey that I went through and all the people that I've talked to. And it's good that you broke out of, you know, your neighborhood food chain or whatever to try to taste other dishes. But, you know, every so often you're going to taste, you know, octopus and you're not going to like it. Or, you know, you're going to taste, you know, shad roe and you aren't going to like it. So but you need to have those tastes and those experiences, because then you know not to order that on the menu again. And I really think, don't resist these experiences. I think they really feed into a larger feeder pattern of your makeup that's going to get you to this maturity here and get you a mature relationship. And it's okay if you invest a little time here and a little time there with wackadoos. I mean, you know, you just chalk it up to a bad experience and then praise yourself that you got out of it, you know, before things got really crazy. Everything's an experience. I just, you know, embrace an experience, whether it's for bad or good. It's just going to lead to growth, and it's going to help you become a better person. It's going to help your work in progress, and it's going to get you to a higher plane because you're open to it. People that aren't open to this kind of change, not open to these kind of experiences, are the ones that are handicapped, or the ones that are, you know, disabled in a sense spiritually, in my opinion. So I would just say embrace it, as crazy as that sounds. And you'll figure it out when it gets down to it here. Okay? All right, that was a little bit intense, my beta Geminis, I have to say. I'm going to go ahead and remind you, if this resonates, consider a personal reading. Rates and info are below, in addition to my email. So send me an email. We can go ahead and work that out. Playlists. In my playlist are my 2018 Sun Moon readings. In my playlist are my compatibility readings. I'm on the Instant Go app, text only, for a quick answer to a quick question. And then finally, I will be doing the Vimeo link below for your love interest, what they're thinking, what they're feeling, whether it's a crush, a current, or an ex. Okay? Otherwise, I will see you guys mid-month for your mid-months. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye, guys.